Jack, tell our art friends what we're drawing today.
3 wise men.
Yes, we're drawing the 3 wise men. We hope you're going to follow along with us. We're going to have a lot of fun. If we ever go too fast, what can they do?
Pause the video.
Yes, you can always pause the video. Now we're using markers too, but you don't have to. You can use whatever you feel comfortable drawing with. And we have some paper.
Yeah.
Ready to start? Now because we're using a marker, we also want to make sure that we have more than one sheet of paper so that our marker doesn't soak through one sheet and get onto the table. Now we're also going to turn our paper landscape because we're going to draw all 3 wise men and we need to have room to fit them in on the paper. We're going to draw all 3 of them also at the same time because we're going to repeat a lot of the same steps. So let's first start by drawing their eyes, and we're going to draw 2 right in the middle of the paper but towards the top. So we're going to draw them right here. I'm going to draw 2 circles right next to each other. Yeah, now we're going to leave a little space and we're going to draw 2 more over here and also on the left side. So I'm going to leave a little space, leave about the same space, and draw 2 over here. Cool. All right, now inside of these circles, we're going to draw smaller circles up here in the top right, and this is so that their eyes look shiny and friendly. This is the light reflecting in their eyes. There we go. Now we're going to color in the big circle, but leave the little circles white. All right, now let's draw the shape of their faces, and each one can be slightly different. This middle one I'm going to draw, and it's going to be kind of square. So he's got little cheeks, square cheeks. And then this one over here I'm going to draw, and maybe he's got a longer face. Ooh, it's a big one too. And over here, maybe this one could be even skinnier and taller, kind of. Okay, now on each of these, I'm going to draw the U and make sure that the U goes above their eyes. So we're going to extend it up past their eyes on each one. Good job. Oh, I like that one. Now we're going to turn their heads into upside down gumdrops. We're going to draw a line that connects from one side over to the right side. And if you need to, you can turn, sometimes it's easier to turn your paper sideways to draw that line. So we'll connect the top of each side, each head. Now let's draw their hats. On this one, we're going to draw a crown. So I'm going to draw 2 lines that come up on each side. And then we can draw a zigzag line to connect them. Now on this one, let's draw a big rainbow line. I'm going to start on the side, curve around, and then back down. Kind of looks like Toad's head or an acorn. There we go. Good job. I like that one. That was probably my favorite so far. All right, now on this side, I'm going to just draw a small little rainbow line that goes all the way over and connects each side. Okay, now let's finish their faces. I'm going to draw a nose on each one. So maybe there's a round nose, pointy nose, and maybe a square nose. Good. And then we can also add their little smile on each one. And on this one, maybe I'm going to open his mouth like that, and then I can color it in too. So you guys can follow along with us, but you can also use your own creativity to change your drawings and make them different. Okay, now we could also add some hair. So on this one, I'm going to draw curly hair, draw little U shapes that are connected all the way across the top. And maybe this one could be zigzag. Maybe it matches his crown a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
And then this one, I'm going to draw a big curve that comes up one side and then down the other side. Cool, good job. Now let's also add their ears. I'm going to draw big ears on this one. We draw little ears and medium ears. I like it. Good job, man. Now what should we draw?
Their bodies.
Their bodies. Okay, let's start with the middle one first. So he's going to be in the front and the other ones will overlap. But we're going to draw 2 lines that come down on each side. I'm going to draw them a little longer. We can draw them kind of big, huh? Now down here at the bottom, let's connect these 2 lines with a curve. Okay, now over here, I'm going to draw, I'm going to draw him a little bit bigger. Oh, he's going to be really big. And a curve on the other side to match. And then down here at the bottom, I'm going to draw a big curve that connects over to the other side. Cool. Oh, wow, he even went off the page.
Yeah.
It's awesome. All right, now we can draw, let's draw this one over here too. And I'm going to draw, maybe he's not as big. Maybe he doesn't overlap. That's okay. And we're going to draw another line over here. Kind of matches. Then down here at the bottom, we'll connect also, just like we did on the other two. Now that we have the bodies drawn in there, what should we draw next?
The presents.
The presents, the gifts that they brought baby Jesus?
Yeah.
Now, what were the 3 gifts? Can you remember?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
And myrrh. Good job. And they each represented something.
Yeah.
We're just going to draw shapes to represent these gifts. So in the first one, let's draw a box. So right here, right in the middle, we're going to draw an L shape. Good. And then we can draw an upside down L to complete the box. Cool. Now over here on this one, let's just draw a circle. And then on this one, let's draw a goblet or a cup. Now we can draw an oval first. So this will be the top of the goblet or the cup. And then we can draw a curve that comes down one side and then the same curve that comes down the other side. And I know sometimes we go fast, right?
Yeah.
So tell them again, what can they do?
Pause the video.
Yes, if you need that time, if we go too fast, you can always pause the video. And then I connected the bottom. Doesn't that look like a 3D cup? That's pretty cool. It's an easy way to do that. Okay, now on each side of the gift, let's draw a C shape like this. So one go in this direction and one go in the other direction. And this is a simple way to draw their hands to make it look like they're holding on to the gift. So let's do the same thing on the circle, a C and a backward C, and the same thing on the cup. Backward C and a frontward C. Cool. Super easy, right?
Yeah.
Now let's draw their feet. On each of the wise men, let's draw a U shape that's pointing one direction and then a U pointing the other direction. Now that makes their feet look like they're pointing out. So we can do the same thing over here on the right one and also on the left one. Now we need to add a lot of extra details. You guys can pause the video right now and add your own details to their clothes and also to their gifts. But if you want to, you can keep following along with us. Okay, so now for this first one over here, let's draw 2 V's. We're going to start up here on his shoulder. We're going to draw a V down, back up, and then another one right below that one. Good. Now underneath the V, let's draw U's that are connected to each other. Going down one side and back up the other. Cool. Now we can draw a line for the middle of his robe. Comes all the way down. And then we could also draw one down here at the very bottom that goes all the way across. Then let's add some more U shapes, but we'll draw them upside down, connected to each other all the way across the bottom. Then we could also add a little design on the gift. I'm just going to draw 2 lines, curves that go across it, and then maybe we could even add 3 little dots. All right, now let's move to the middle one. Let's draw 2 curves up here on his shoulders. Then we can draw a line that comes all the way down the middle. And we can also repeat that same line that goes all the way across the bottom. He looks awesome. Yeah. And we could also add, maybe let's add 2 stripes on the gift. Oh, I like how you did it. You changed it. That's cool. Now let's move over to the right one. And I'm going to add a design up here on his hat. So I'm going to draw a little curve going across the top. And we could also do a little zigzag going in between those lines. Yeah, let's repeat that. We'll do a curve down here on his shoulders, and then we could do another zigzag in between those lines. All right, let's do the same thing. Let's draw a line that goes down the middle for his robe. And then we could even add really cool designs down here on the bottom. Let's add one going across. Let's add another one right next to it. And then let's add 2 up here also closer to the gift. So we're drawing him curved so that his body looks more 3D, right?
Yeah.
If we drew him straight across, his body would look flat. But because they have this little curve, he looks round. Now, let's repeat. See how we have a zigzag up here?
Yeah.
Zigzag here? Let's do another zigzag down here. Oh, that looks awesome. I like how that repeats. Let's do one last thing. Let's add a line, a curve on each of their feet. Oh, I thought we were done, but we need to add a few extra details to this last gift, don't you think?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add the little zigzags just like we did on everything else. So I'm gonna add 2 lines that come across and then a little zigzag going across the gift. That's a lot of zigzags. All right, dude, we did it. We finished our 3 wise men and they turned out awesome, except they're gonna look even better once we do what?
Color them.
Yes, we gotta color them. Now this part we're gonna fast forward, but at the end you guys can pause it to match the same color. You ready to fast forward?
Yeah.